What's up guys, it's Nora, and today I wanted to share with you guys a haul that I did from shopearthhero.com. For my birthday this year, I asked family members on mostly Jacob's side and my parents to send me shopearthhero.com gift cards. Shopearthhero.com is a website that is kind of like the Amazon of reduced and zero waste products. They work with a lot of retailers to get a lot of products and make them available on their website. Like I said, every single product is either zero waste, reusable, or reduced waste, which is something that Jacob and I are trying to really work on. Everything that I bought for my birthday, and I want to say thank you to everyone who did give me a gift card or money. If it was money, it most likely went to paying off some of my student loans. If it was the gift card, I obviously used it for this website. But I just want to say thank you to everyone who gave me money for my birthday. That was very generous of you guys, and you get to see exactly what I bought that I can reuse that's low cost for Jacob and I in our apartment. I'm going to start off with the small stuff. The number one thing that I really thought about when it comes to being like zero waste or reduced waste when it comes to grocery shopping was produce bags. Jacob and I, with our new bunnies, we buy a bunch of produce because in altogether every day, the bunnies in total eat 4 cups of veggies. We give them a variety of veggies, and because of that, we buy a lot at the store. And so in here, I have a mixture of 12 different produce bags because not only do we also buy stuff for them, we buy stuff for ourselves. And these are made from 100% recycled plastic. I never again have to buy, besides, you know, when COVID's happening, you can't bring reusable bags to the store. But after everything, when I'm allowed to bring these back, I never again have to use those plastic produce bags because I feel like they're just a waste. You literally use them just to hold the vegetables until you get home and then you toss them out. Total waste of money. These also very easily you can just throw in the wash. They have a little pull on them, and then they also can wrap with this button around, so they really do stay and secure the vegetables. There's certain things that I may need larger ones, but I can buy different sizes online specifically so that I never have to use the single-use ones in the stores again. The next item that I bought is not only reducing waste, but it's very helpful when it comes to Jacob, my fiance, if anyone doesn't know. Jacob has eczema, and because of that, there are a lot of, he can't use like dryer sheets because of all the fragrances in every single type. So to combat that, instead of having dryer sheets, I bought dryer balls. These dryer balls, they came in this kind of recycled, I think, it almost feels like a weird paper bag. They're called Friendship. They're sustainable wool goods. They're eco-friendly, cruelty-free, organic, fair trade, handmade. They come in that bag, and then they also come in this bag, which we can use for anything we want in our house. It also has little ties. What it is, it's just a dryer ball like this, and you can put like essential oils in it. So instead of using a dryer sheet for smells, I can use essential oils that aren't going to bother his skin. I believe you use them till they're like tiny and small, and then you can use another one. This one came with 6 in it. They're compostable too. They're from New Zealand. They're biodegradable, zero waste, hypoallergenic. This was a really great product because, again, not only can we not use dryer sheets, but now we can use these, and they help his skin, and they're also eco-friendly. The next item that I got, I thought was in a bigger tin can, to be honest, but Jacob and I live literally right down the road from the ocean. We haven't gone this year yet, unfortunately. We've been using the pool more. If we do go next summer when it's warmer and we do end up buying a beach pass, I don't want to use sunscreen that's not coral reef safe. Even though we are nowhere near the coral reef in Maine, just because we use sunscreen in the water doesn't mean it's safe for the environment and the wildlife around us. I had bought All Good sunscreen butter. It has organic ingredients, water resistant for 80 minutes, so the typical time that sunscreen is. It's 50 SPF resistant, and it is coral reef safe, although it came in this tiny little can and I didn't know that, but I know that they do make bottles. It is a bit expensive to buy just this tiny little thing, so I may be investing in another coral reef sunscreen that's maybe a little bit cheaper, but I will have to do my research on that. Next item also helps Jacob and I with a bunch of the veggies and fruits that we want to eat. We want to be very healthy people because we run. We want to put good nutrients into our body, and to do that, we have a lot of like veggies and things since we're only 2 people that we only use half of, and then the other half a lot of times goes bad in the fridge. So they have these things online called food huggers, and they pretty much go on like half of a piece of food. There's one that's the size of a banana. They can go on cans, lemons, they show an apple, an onion. Pretty much they just preserve the food really well. They're rubber. They are BPA and phthalate free. There's 5 of them. You can put them in the dishwasher, and this is going to help us preserve a lot of the food that we have in our fridge. The next 2 items that I have are things that I actually never thought about how much we buy and how much we spend money on, and those 2 things are paper towels and napkins. I bought the reusable kind. This one is the Marley Monsters cloth napkins. They're 100% organic, You use it, you toss it in the wash. Jacob and I don't use a ton of these. We're not really messy eaters, but instead we never have to buy them again. This is paper wrapping, so it's eco-friendly wrapping. It's organic. We just never have to spend the money on paper towels or napkins. Again, we can just use these instead of one-use waste. And then these are the unpaper towels, is what they call them. Again, same brand, same company and everything, just one is napkins and one is paper towels. I've also seen with the paper towels, some people will take an old paper towel roll and you can just roll them up in them from like an old paper towel roll stand from our old apartment. I can use an old paper towel roll these up, and I can use that stand in our kitchen. And every time I just throw them in the wash, take it back out, re-roll them up, and I never have to buy them again. The next few items are specifically for washing dishes. When it comes to things like soap, if you think about it, we use a lot of plastic bottles that we just use in the ditch, which I never want to do ever again. That's just sucky for the environment. So to combat that, we had bought dish soap. It's unscented. It's vegetable soap. It is from My Laura Cleaning Products, and it is Castile soap. I don't know why I just dumped it out. I could have showed you guys in the box, but it's made safely, and pretty much this is going to sit on a cedar soap dish instead of buying like a ceramic or a plastic soap dish. This will help it drain in the sink. It's also eco-friendly. And then we will be using this scrubber brush. I like this scrubber brush because we are going to have a dishwasher, but really tough things to scrub, anything that we don't want to throw in the dishwasher, we can just use this. This is the perfect size to use with the dish soap. And then if there's something that's really super tough to get out, we can use these loofah scrubs. Instead of using a Brillo pad, Jacob and I can use these all natural loofahs and just scrub hard to get surfaces. The next smallest item, which isn't small anymore really, are these wood brushes. These wood brushes are getting really popular on the internet, I think because people think they're aesthetically pleasing and looking. They're just an eco-friendly brush that I can use to scrub like the bathtub, the floors. It's not rubber or plastic or anything that's harmful towards the environment. I don't want to continue buying into products that are harmful towards the environment, but I'm also not going to stop using anything that I do have. That's the point of Reduce or Zero Waste, is you use up what you have first until it breaks, and then you buy the eco-friendly option. The next product I have is something that I've been needing for a while, especially with my job. I was going to need a lunchbox. I don't like going to the store and buying into like the plasticky, weird material lunchboxes. Instead, I decided this year that I was going to go with a bento lunchbox, and this is it. It has a little seahorse on it. It looks like it's a weird shape, but once I open it and it sits on the counter, it is just a normal, typical lunchbox that you see. It has a little handle, and it's, again, from Blue Water Bento. The second to last item I'm going to show you guys is a toilet bowl scrubber. Jacob and I didn't have one of these for our apartment last summer, so we were going to need one, obviously, for this summer. And we decided to go with this all natural looking wood one. I don't know what, these are probably plastic, but I don't think we can get away with not having plastic scrubbing pads. And then it comes with this all wooden stand, and then on the bottom of it, it has a little ceramic plate so that anything that drips when you use it. The last item, as you guys can see, Jacob and I bought was a toilet plunger. We couldn't exactly find like an all natural toilet plunger because obviously the plungers are made of rubber and plastic. But this was the next to best thing that we could buy, obviously from a website that we know is Reduced and Zero Waste. Also, a lot of the companies are carbon neutral, so whatever they're shipping out, they're offsetting their carbon footprint. So we ended up going with this full circle plunger. It just has a ceramic base, which honestly is really cute. I know that sounds weird to say about a plunger, but it's just a clean looking plunger. It sits inside. If it gets wet, there's a piece inside that I can take out and clean. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope these products made you maybe a little bit more aware of what you're buying at home, and specifically what you could buy instead of and reduce your own waste. Obviously, these aren't all the products that Jacob and I are going to be using in our apartment. We definitely need more products. This was what just I could get with what I was given for money, and because I have a job, but I'm not working yet, so I'm not making the money yet. We probably will buy more products when it comes closer to the apartment and we figure out exactly what we need. But for now, that is what we bought. If you guys are interested in any of the products or just looking at the website, because it's a really interesting website, I will put the link down below so you can see if there's anything that you want to purchase. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.